Enter and welcome to Rens Red Room on the Head Nerds in Charge Network.
Welcome and hello to Ren's Red Room. I am your host, Ren. Here's my co-host next to me, Chris. Today, introduce yourself, Chris.
Didn't want to interrupt you. I'm Chris. Don't mind me. Just helping out as best I can.
First, I wanted to say hello to everyone, and BlurCon is this weekend. It's actually starting tonight. This will be 2023 BlurCon in Virginia. So if anyone's in the Virginia area, if anybody's going, my favorite people is going to be there, which would be the Black girl from The Craft, amazing, and the cartoon boys of Susie Carmichael is going to be there at BlurCon. So that will seem like fun. So anybody that's going to BlurCon, I hope to see you there this weekend. But let's get to the main topic. This Keke Palmer situation. Oh my goodness gracious. Keke, look at her looking beautiful, looking fabulous, looking gorgeous. I can understand why he's intimidated. Like
He is not intimidated.
It's intimidation. I mean, it is. It is intimidation. He's intimidated. No. So, there's no reason. He obviously have had to see his girl pack this up, even if she didn't leave the house, because I'm sure this is from Vegas. This whole situation happened in Vegas, and he just tweeted the situation on his phone. He could have been anywhere. He probably wasn't even in Vegas. So it could have been a girl's trip, and she probably snuck that in the suitcase. Who knows? But at the end of the day, she looks fabulous. And yes, it's intimidation.
It's far from intimidation. What you're doing right now, it starts with the signs. Shame, insult, guilt, and the need to be right. You start off with shame. If you can't shame, you'll start to insult. After insult, then you'll try to guilt us. If you can't guilt us, you have the insatiable need to be right. First of all, we are not intimidated by a woman wearing certain clothes. Embarrassed, maybe, but not intimidated. It has nothing to do with intimidation. That's his woman.
You telling me if your girl was being serenaded by Usher in that outfit, you wouldn't be a little bit intimidated and insecure?
No, you said
jealous?
The clothing. Let's work on that's work in order. You said what she was wearing was intimidating. You didn't say the situation. That it could be some intimidation, but what she's wearing was not intimidated. There's different ways a woman should dress when she's single and when she's in a relationship, because it sends signals to other men, I'm in a relationship, sends signals to other men, I'm single and I'm open. And women all the time congratulate other women on saying, oh, you look so nice, you look so nice, from your single ass fucking friends who are fucking single and gonna stay fucking single because they're single.
Hold up. He addressed the tweet to "You're a mom. Why are you wearing that?"
Yes, so she's a mom.
He addressed it as the clothing, which it's honestly, it's not the clothing. It's the whole situation full of why he was upset in the first place.
She wouldn't have got that attention unless she had the clothes on.
She had clothes on. Listen, this is the new generation. Everybody outside half-ass naked, okay? Married, single, and in between. So I don't understand it. Like, I get it. That looks like a single outfit, you would assume, right? But obviously she's in a relationship with this man.
Don't say obviously, no, because women will advertise that they're open. When you go into the store, do you see something in the window? Do you automatically assume that it's not for sale? If you see it on display in the window? No, you don't. You assume that's for sale, because it was advertised in the window. Now, if it's in the back of the store under some boxes, hey, is that for sale? It probably ain't, because it's under some fucking boxes. It ain't for everybody.
Shouldn't you trust your girl, your woman, your wife, your whatever, to say no, thank you, sir, regardless of what she out there wearing?
Did she say no? No, she didn't. So next.
This is Usher. Usher does this.
Who gives a fuck?
Usher do this on a regular basis. This is
to women that are dressed a certain way in his audience.
Poor. He does this. So he done it to Kim Kardashian.
Okay, don't mention Kim Kardashian. She made her living going down. That's how she even got. Yeah, she need to thank her whole family. Need to thank Ray J member. But anyway, you can't use Kim Kardashian as an example of a paragon of womanhood. The same woman that bounces from one man to the one man to the one man to the one man and has more plastic fucking
She's
than pollution.
no one. I would never tell any woman to go pinpoint Kim Kardashian's trait
But
and
you just bought her up.
a successful relationship. No, you're going to find a successful business, but not relationship. But the fact of the matter is, Usher is done this to every celebrity that comes to
Not
the
every,
show.
but if you are dressed in a certain way, you're going to draw more attention. Now, should the guy have posted his feelings on Facebook or whatever social media? No. But at the end of the day, that's supposed to be his woman. She's not for the world. What is it? She belongs to the what? Streets. When you dress a certain way, you belong to the streets. If you see a guy in a firefighter uniform, what are you going to think? He's a firefighter. See a guy in a police officer uniform, what you
Her
going to think? He's a
clothing
police
should
officer.
not
You see a chick dressed like a
matter.
hoe, what do you think? She's a hoe. It
So
shouldn't, but that's the world we live in. It
she's
shouldn't.
supposed to dress like a Dobby type of Ariel
No,
Aladdin like
no,
situation.
you don't have to garb up, but no, you can have regular clothes on and feel okay. But everyone doesn't need to see everything that you have if you're in a relationship. Now, if you're advertising, that's different. And she was advertising.
She was, I would give, she was definitely, her ass cheeks was out and everything. She was definitely advertising.
So if you're
her
advertising,
boobs was lifted more than mine right now. Like she was definitely advertising something. But at the fact of the remaining, if she respected her man, she's not going to sleep with Usher. Usher also in a relationship with somebody else.
Okay, and because that definitely stops people from sleeping with people. Is being in a relationship.
But if she respects this man, then why would she do that? Now, like you said, she's paying all the bills. She technically makes more money than him. I don't even know if he's working.
No, but that's the thing. And women don't. No, you mentioned it's a modern age, it's a new age and stuff like that. But that's the problem. Women want traditional men while not being traditional women.
And men want traditional women without being traditional as well.
How?
Now, they wasn't married. And that's the other thing. Like I said in my last podcast, if it's no ring on my finger, you're technically single. Okay, so she's still single by definition. You're not married to him. You don't control the bills.
Depending on the state. Depending on the state.
Me, but we're not even in official marriagehood.
If you're exclusive, you're in a relationship. Now, depending on the states, it's what's called common law marriage. Some states have common law marriage. If you get a woman pregnant and have a child with them. So I don't know the technicalities in reference to the state that they reside in or where the child was conceived in, but they're in a relationship. If they're in a relationship, she shouldn't be dressed like she available. Point blank. Now, because she makes all the money, she's going to hold it over it. I guarantee he's heard that more than once in the discussion or argument. And women that make, even Gabrielle Union, a paragon of we should not be in relationships. Her and Dwayne Wade. Yeah, I need them to be not representative of the black community at all. But anyway. Even she said when she was in a relationship before and she made more than her man, she felt it was okay to cheat on him. Women are hypergamous. A lot of women are hypergamous. They want to do better. They want someone in a higher economic class. So because he's not in a higher class, she doesn't respect him as much. I can tell you that real quick. That's easy. But because she makes so much, she's already in the top 1% of earners, if not below 1%. To find a man that makes more than her or as much as her, it's going to be slim to nil. And then for that man to be attractive to her, it's going to be smaller. And then for that man to actually want her back. Because why am I going to want a chick that's going to do all this extra shit like she's doing now when I can get a girl that'll stay home, be modest, dress up what she's like?
He said something about I shouldn't be demonized because I am a traditional man. I don't think this is right the way she's wearing. Then why get her pregnant before you marry her? If you're so traditional as you say, why you didn't marry her and just impregnate her?
Why? What does that have to do with the price of tea in China? What does marriage have to do with pregnancy nowadays? And you're talking about
it doesn't have nothing to do with pregnancy, but if you try and be traditional, like you say, that's the traditional way. As soon as you knock up a girl back in the day, you was gun pointing by the father. You got to marry my daughter now. So if he's so traditional, it's like seems like y'all men doesn't want to get married. Traditional when it's beneficial to you.
Don't say y'all men, y'all women too. Y'all want, oh, I'm single and I'm independent. I want to do all this extra crap. We don't care. We don't care. No man has ever said I'm an independent man. No man has ever, because we don't give a
But
fuck.
men do say, because I make the money, I control everything in the situation.
Who said, what little boy has said, because I make the money, I
Oh,
control
I've seen
everything?
plenty of
That's
men
why I said
because they
little
got
boy.
money, they think they control somebody.
Well,
And
y'all
it's
don't give
like
us value until we get money. Next.
I know it's too many bum niggas with girlfriends in
No,
their
no, no,
house,
no.
sleeping in their mama's house, sleeping on the couch with their girlfriends, and the baby sleeping in the closet. Like, it's too many of those for you to really think men with money has more power situation. Men with money has more options, yes. But it's too many bums out here got girlfriends for you to really think because you need to have higher status means you have to be in a relationship. That's not honestly true. There's many of men out here that's not even giving their girlfriend 2 cents to rub together, and they still in a relationship.
But
Okay, I
those
have
women
seen these
do not
situations.
respect those men. They don't.
Uh, I wouldn't, no, but there's some women that would. I don't know. I don't, but yes, I have seen women really sleep on couches for their boyfriend. So it doesn't really, but maybe because they on the same level.
Do you
See, it's
want the
levels
numbers?
to this.
Do you want the numbers? One in three.
Sure, plug
One in
out
three
the
men have not
numbers.
had sex. 1 in 3 men have not had sex in a year. We can go through. Okay, here we go. I believe it's 54% of black men are single and childless. 30% are married with children. That's less than 20% are having all these damn kids. So these women are getting what these perceived to be high value men, but they're not. Because for some reason, as women mature, they can't decipher the difference between cockiness and confidence. Confidence is attractive. Cockiness can be confused for confidence. And then some women have trouble distinguishing relationship energy versus sexual energy. Sometimes we just want to fuck and we'll give you this energy and attention. You're thinking it's relationship energy. But I digress. Let's focus on the thing. She shouldn't have been dressed like
But
that.
that's a good point that you just said. How are we supposed to know if you really want to relate? We can't read your
That's what
minds.
dads
How
are
are we
for.
supposed to
That's what
know?
dads are for. That's what dads are for. You're supposed
But
to be to
like you
see
said,
what it
there's
is.
high percentage of women that do not grow up with fathers. We've
You
grown
know
up with
why?
mothers.
Because their mothers put them in that situation. Their
My
mothers went for
situation
this.
is special. The only reason I grew up with my father, but he just died when I was young. So I still didn't grow up with him, but he still showed me love. And that's why I require love in any relationship I am. I don't give a damn. I know my worth and I know I'm not worthless. I have a baby father that is my friend. I have a good relationship with him. So I don't know the toxic mindset of what y'all men try to portray on the internet because I don't experience that.
But
So that's
I've seen
why
it.
I seen love. I know love. I have friends who are married. I have friends who are married, not in relationships, married. So
There's a
I've seen
relationship though.
actual love. So my environment is based off of love, not no bullshit, toxic shit that y'all men trying to project and try to make women feel guilty to sleep with you.
What you are saying is anecdotal. Anecdotal. Anecdotal is your personal situation or your personal experience that cannot be denied, and that is yours and yours alone. Oh God, you trying to
Shut up.
suplex me? God, you trying to slam my head down on the table? It's like that.
Go
But
ahead.
that's anecdotal. That's not indicative of the numbers. The numbers are 75% of black women have bastard fucking children out of wedlock. 75%. It's actually higher than 75%. And also 1 in 4 black women are in a successful relationship. 1 in 4. And whenever I bring this up to black women, what about black men? No, we're not. We're like 33%. Black women have the lowest demographic, the lowest of all demographics in reference to successful relationships. And before somebody listens to this and think I hate black women, no, I love black women. A lot of black women I've been dating are dark-skinned black women because listen, I'm allergic to dairy, but I still eat chocolate. I love my I love my black women. But part of loving someone is telling them when they're wrong and when they're fucked up. And me and you have had conversations where you get the unfiltered truth. But that's the
Mhm.
thing. People don't want to say 2 people right now, Derek Jackson and the Godfather. Between
Okay.
him, oh oh God, I cannot remember his name for the life of me.
Al
The guy,
Pacino.
no. Women hate him. Women hate him because he tells the truth. He
Derek
died.
Jackson.
No, he died recently. He died like
Oh,
last
Kevin
year.
Samuels.
There we go. Derek Jackson, Kevin Samuels. Derek Jackson capping women up all day, every day. They're reposting this shit. Mind you, he's like, a woman is this. You should know your worth, know your right. While he's cheating on his fucking wife, making her feel like shit, and getting with these ratchet ass hoes that he's telling these women, oh, no, you don't have to do this. But he's with them. Kevin Samuels will give you the unfiltered truth, male or female, and they vilified him for it. So what do you want? A pleasant lie or a hurtful truth? I'm going to give you that hurtful truth because I care
And
about
I
you.
totally agree with you 110%. I totally agree with you.
So
we don't need to babysit nobody.
So
when you
not
babysit the
babysitting.
person, how are they going to learn? Until they get out in the world, they have the door slammed in their face and reality hits them regardless. It's the lie always comes out. Like a cheater cheating, you have to be lying and being sneaky to cheat. But don't you always find out that person's cheating, right?
Not
so
always.
Regardless if I lie to you, you're going to know the truth at the end of the day. So should I lie to you and have you pretend and thinking that this something is what it isn't? Or should I just be blunt and honest with you so you know what it is? So now you have the option to be with it or against it, instead of you being like, you lied to me, but would you have done what you did if I told you the truth?
So let's bring this full circle. With your honesty, was Keke dressed like a woman that's in a committed relationship?
No.
Thank you. That's what he was saying.
But
but she was not dressed like a woman in a relationship.
It's not the fact of the outfit, as I said before. It's the fact that his insecurities showed play. You don't post that on Rihanna's internet, on Beyonce's internet, that you felt you pretty much disrespected your girlfriend publicly because she's a celebrity. So now I would say all the blogs is talking about it. You embarrassed yourself and her.
He should have had that conversation.
You couldn't have waited until she got home, or you couldn't have waited to call her.
Like I said, I will agree there. He shouldn't. It's an expression. Face your problems. Don't Facebook your problems. He should have had that conversation with her in person. But she also advertised to the world that she's available.
Mm-hmm.
And again, here you go. You're in it's a whole lot of gazelle. And this one gazelle look real fucking fancy, real dancing around. And that lion gets that gazelle. Why did he get that gazelle? Because that gazelle stood the fuck out. Same thing with her. You think there wasn't 1,000 other motherfucking women in that audience? You think there wasn't 1,000 that he could have picked? But she looked special. He knew she was a famous person.
She definitely looked special.
And she stood the fuck out. So whose fault is that? Hers, and hers alone.
But yes, she obviously wanted the attention. Let me break this down to the T. Keke Palmer, I wish I had before and after pictures of before.
She had no body before.
She had no body. She literally looked like the teenage girl from Nickelodeon. She's almost 30, and she had that same teenage body up until she got pregnant and had this baby. She literally made a post showing people, like, my son didn't just clear up my skin. He showed me all over my body. She is feeling confident because she's having access that she never had.
Not access. It's not the word access. She's having attention, and attention is a drug.
She never had this attention before.
No, that's what I'm saying. And it's a drug. And I've seen it in the military. I see it on the department that I'm on. There are women that, when they go through something and they get a body, they are not used to that attention. And women crave attention. Y'all life is based on attention. Like I said, it's based on your.
You think we looking good for no reason? We looking good for ourselves, yes. But yes, we also
you're looking good
mate.
for everybody
not
else.
Every mate, our mates.
You're attracted. That's the thing. And that one video you sent me today, it's like, oh, she was looking for herself. No, the fuck you wasn't. You don't dress up in fucking high heels that you can barely fucking walk in that hurt your goddamn legs. You don't spend 2 hours working on your fucking eyelashes that you can't fucking see unless you're in the mirror. You don't spend. No, women get dressed for the attention of others, especially men.
But don't you, what is Derek Jackson, Kevin Samuels, and you pretty much telling us we have to look like a size 2, curvy,
No.
skinny,
Derek Jackson's a
this,
fucking
that,
simp.
and third in order
Derek
to get
Jackson's
a
a simp.
man in the first place?
No.
So
Derek
what do you
Jackson's a
want us
simp.
to do?
Don't
Do
put
you
Derek
really want
Jackson
us
in
to
that.
be out here looking ugly?
Do not put Derek Jackson in there. Derek Jackson's a fucking simp. Fuck him and everything about him.
He's nowhere near a simp. He's just a liar.
Yeah, telling women what they want to hear. Simp
Yes.
simp behavior. But anyway, so Kevin Samuels said women should be fit, feminine, and friendly. I'm telling women to be fit. I never said you have to be like a supermodel. Be fit. I don't care about weight. I care about height, weight proportional. In other words, if you weigh 300 pounds, but you 6'5", 6'8", I don't give a fuck. If you weigh 300 pounds and you're 5'2", that's a problem. So
Okay.
that's what I'm saying. I don't really care so much about height, weight proportional. Be in some type of shape. Like, I'm not asking you to be a supermodel. I'm not asking you to be anorexic or, as you call anyone other, a certain size skinny. I don't even like skinny girls. I really don't. I do not find them attractive. I think they have the body of boys. We want women fit, feminine, and friendly.
But Keke Palmer used to look skinny. She had no boobs, ass, waist, nothing. So now she's getting these attention she never got before in her whole entire life. She finally looked in the mirror and see, well, damn, what the fuck is this? And she's feeling confident. She's been acting the fool ever since she had this baby. This ain't the first incident. She been online acted a fool, but it's because she's happy attention. Because she hasn't experienced as much attention in her whole entire life.
But wait, don't she got a man though? Don't she got a man though? Then why the fuck
like
is
you said, she don't respect because she's making all the money.
And that's the thing. Women say all day, left, right, and center, you should only want the attention of me. I'm your woman, this, and that. Why doesn't she want the attention of her man? Why isn't the attention of her man fine? For you monogamous folks, I shudder at the thought of monogamy. Monogamy. But anyway, y'all talk all this monogamous shit. She should be fine with just the attention of him, but she's not.
She's just like bisexual. So maybe Curry. She wasn't even looking for a real man. She's probably looking for another woman. Who knows?
Anyway, even bisexual chicks, I know butch chicks to still get D. But anyway.
She had already the D, so maybe she was looking for the P.
It's not the same. It's different. It's different. But that's the thing. I think, and I've had this conversation with women before. Like I say, you dress like a firefighter. People think you're a firefighter. Dress like a police officer. People think you're a police officer. And a woman says, I should wear whatever I want. You should, in a perfect world. I should be able to drop $100 and come get it a week later because it's still there. I should, in a perfect world. But we don't live in a perfect world. Mm-hmm. We live in an imperfect world, and you accommodate to the world that you're in. The world that we're in says that she was dressed hoey. I'm not gonna say a super slut. We couldn't see her nipples or anything, but she was dressed hoey. She really was. And she wanted the attention of being dressed like that. She wanted people to turn their head when they see her. She wanted people to take her picture. And I'm not saying she's a bad person. She could be pretty cool people, good people, a very nice person. But she wanted that attention. So don't deny it. Don't skulk away from it. She wanted it, and she got it. Oh, she got it.
She definitely got it. So I wanted to show pictures of what people are upset about. This is her boyfriend. Right here, Darius, in a whole underwear, chest out, taking a photo, seeking attention. You ain't doing this if you're not seeking attention, bro.
So wait, everything is a mirror between men and women? Everything's a mirror? No,
so
it's not.
So you're saying double standards taking the play?
Double standards happen with everybody and everything. No one sees a man dressed outside without a shirt on and say, you're a father, you shouldn't be dressed like that, unless you got like a bear gut or some shit. We are different. We are not the same. We evolved, or if you want to believe in creation, and we were created to do different things. So we have different expectations and standards. It's not a mirror when it comes to what we want in a relationship either. We're different.
Okay. So let me read some of the comments of what I asked people. Like, what did you think about the situation? Was he wrong or was he right? So some people said, dead effing wrong, especially since Keke is the clear breadwinner in this relationship. He needs to be on that Stedman behavior. Keep your mouth shut and get your allowance. I don't know who
Listen.
Stedman is.
No, I know. Stedman was Oprah Winfrey's boyfriend. Now I'm gonna tell you because
Ooh.
I didn't read your shit. 110% that was written by a woman. One,
It was a
two,
man.
it was a
It was a
man.
man.
Really, I gotta
Yes.
look at this nigga. I'm catching some real simp energy here.
It's check on my Facebook.
I am. I'm in the process of doing that right
But
now.
you just said that
That sounds like some woman
Darius
shit.
doesn't make the money. So why are you telling me what to do since you living up in my house and trying to tell me what to do when I'm paying your bills? So right? So that's pretty much what he's saying. Because you on the Stedman allowance, sit down and shut the fuck up. Don't tell me what to do. Okay, here's another one. Another comment. Wrong as F. He ain't been saying S about her confidence and how she wants to style herself all this damn time until she gets sang to by Usher. Like, sir, shut the F up. And the Twitter definitely left no crumbs for him. You're a mom, sir. You're a dad. Keep the same energy and don't show a pinky damn toe. Man gets just jealous and needed some attention. I hope she went home and got a prettier outfit. Some dude will scream in terror. God forbid their girlfriend has body anatomy and a mind of their own to dress damn well how they please. If he had an issue, he shouldn't have fucked Keke effing Palmer. Now that was a woman.
Like I said, I can't find the one that you're talking about. That person might have blocked me because I probably said some shit to him.
Oh my God.
No, I call men out real quick. When dudes, there are a lot of dudes out there that just say anything to get the little crumbs of pussy. And
Oh wow.
I don't like that. Like there are dudes that get now you have two profiles, unfortunately, and I'm trying to check them both now.
It's the one without the extra S to it, but the original one. But okay, let me address both of these. The Stedman comment is valid to a certain extent. Yes, I'm paying the bills, bruh. Okay,
So
obviously
we can't say
Keke
anything
Palmer.
because you're
No,
paying the
hold
bills.
up. Because the men think the same way, right? This is the masculine energy in the transfer. She obviously feels like she's the head of the household to not even respect him enough to even think twice, like maybe I should have come outside looking like this. Regardless of what, if I'm in a relationship with you and I respect you, I'm going to think maybe I shouldn't wear certain things, say certain things out of respect to him because I'm satisfied at home that I don't need anything else. Now that's a regular monogamy relationship. Poly relationship is totally something different. But in a regular relationship, I would not seek any of attention if I'm satisfied at home. Right?
But this is like look at Steph Curry wife. Steph Curry wife ain't never gotta worry about a thing in the world. But even she admitted that she misses that attention. That's the thing. In our society, attention is a currency. And she wanted that money.
I mean, her butt cheeks was out. She definitely wanted attention, which is nothing wrong with that. But if she respected this man, she wouldn't have went out like that.
No, she wanted the attention. She knew what she wanted. She wanted to have
But
fun
can
with
you
it.
like this is Usher? Like I would done anything for Usher's attention. I'm sorry. Like this is Usher. Now Usher's already in a relationship, and it's not
That
like they
stop
was
saying
having
like that
sex in
means
front of the
anything.
whole
Stop,
audience.
stop saying Usher's in a relationship like that mean anything. I had an ex girlfriend who was a fucking Trey Songz groupie. That don't mean shit.
Oh,
That don't mean shit. That don't. I'll say it one more motherfucking time. That don't mean shit. High value men don't cheat. They exercise their options, and I
oh my
guarantee he exercises his options every fucking night on tour.
God. Okay.
Like you think Usher's like at the end of the night, if he's away from his girl, oh, I can't wait to come home to you. It's been a week now. I haven't
Oh
done
my
anything
God.
in a whole
Every
week.
man probably eventually wants to settle down with somebody and just have one person for the rest of their life. I'm not saying all men, but not everybody wants to be out here running these
A
streets.
lot of men don't have options either.
Okay.
Look at kings. You think how many kings out there are just back in the day that was like, you know what? I have 300 concubines and 7 wives, but I'm gonna stick with this one right here. No, if you got the options, you probably gonna take them. Even if you are monogamous, you're gonna want those women to not do anything with anybody else.
So women should not give men time of day. Is that what you're pretty much saying? It says you're going to cheat on us
Where the fuck
anyway.
did that where did that come from? No,
I
there
mean,
are
you pretty much
plenty.
saying men
When
going to cheat on you
No,
regardless.
no, those are high value men. There are a million bazillion more average men. Average men are fine. There's nothing wrong with average. Women got mad when Kevin Samuels called them average at best, but everyone can't be Beyonce. Everyone can't be Kelly Rowlands. Everyone can't be Halle Berry. There are average looking women out there, and
But
they deserve average
that's
men.
another issue. If Kevin Samuels, let's say Kevin Samuels was in the 1%, why is the other 99% is talking to a man that is around Kelly Rowlands and Beyonce's and that when you
How
around
are we
Jessica,
talking?
Shaniqua, and Tanya in your neighborhood, y'all on two different levels. Now, like I said, it's levels to this shit. This definitely is. You trying to get advice for a high value man while you working at McDonald's and you listen to this man try to tell you how to maneuver women when you working at a regular smuggler job, which
But
is
you still
nothing
can work
wrong
your
with
way
that
up.
because you have to make ends meet. But you trying to get a Beyonce working at McDonald's, you think Beyonce wants a McDonald's check?
Again, that's
Think
called
about that.
hypergamy. That's called hypergamy. A man can meet a man that has money can meet a girl at McDonald's, and we are fine. A woman who has money could not really. That's why this whole Keke Palmer situation is even a thing because her man doesn't make as much money as her.
True.
She's not going to find men that make as much money as her, and I'm pretty sure he's getting hit with the pocketbook when he gets home or when
Keke
she gets
Palmer
home.
is in a room with millionaires. She's not going to be in no average situation. But the thing is she's so used to being single because this is the first real relationship we ever heard of Keke Palmer even in, and she's close to her 30s now. Now, this is what I mean. This
Speaks
whole baby
volumes.
thing got her too much attention because I don't
She
even
wasn't
know.
used to this. She probably was
She
used to
definitely
dudes
wasn't.
hitting it and quitting it, and no real long-term relationships. Dudes that want to just have sex with Keke Palmer, not have sex with whoever
She's
whatever she was.
bisexual. She probably was in a relationship with a girl.
Again, I say, you keep bringing this bisexual shit, like that doesn't make a difference. I'm talking about men. I can speak from a man perspective, what men
Okay.
do, what men see. And again, I say I've had sex with butch gay chicks that don't have sex with men, but they still had sex with me because a lot of them still want dick. They can say what they want in public. They can say what they want to other people, and it's not to say
Yeah,
it's more
that's
than
why
one
she's
person.
bisexual and not
No,
lesbian.
I've talked to quote unquote lesbian girls that don't do nothing with dick that still get dick. I
To
actually
the
had a
girls that feeded this man's ego, you created this monster, okay? So
no. I'm
stop
not
coming to
no.
me saying why you got this Kevin Samuels, what because y'all
I
created
ain't no
this man.
wannabe.
These
Don't
men don't think this way unless women is making them think this way.
I am
Like
not a Kevin
vice
Samuels
versa.
wannabe.
Women ain't gonna think this way unless men making us think this way. Okay. So like let's put it
And
right
who called
there.
me a Kevin Samuels wannabe? I want their name. We will have a conversation. No, I'm not Kevin Samuels. I'm very logical. I look at things from a logical perspective. I can
You
remove
are,
myself from a
Chris, and that's why we
situation.
be friends. You are like I wouldn't be friends with somebody that's really a bigot. You know, me and you have conversations, and that's what we need to have. Conversations, real, honest, deep conversations are harsh to people who don't understand it. It's like we speak in Chinese. You know, because you don't understand it because you haven't experienced it, you haven't gone through it. Everybody's life is a journey. Okay. But let me read another comment. Hold on a second. Okay. So I asked, was he wrong in this situation? And someone said to me, no, there's a better way to handle that than putting it out on social media that way. Plus, she's grown and can make her own fashion decisions. Any objection to her outfit should have been made before she left the house.
He didn't
And
know
if
all she had.
she chose to ignore his negativity and wore the outfit anyway, then that's her choice. Posting about it publicly afterwards just made him look weak and insecure.
Again, I said he shouldn't have posted it. One, but yeah, you're an
It was a
adult.
concert. It was recorded. She didn't post it. She just
Well,
was
I'm sorry.
in the mix.
He should not have posted that. He should
Yes.
definitely have a conversation. That's a conversation in private to have. One, but
Right.
two, how did he know he gonna wear it? Do what? You want to talk about
I don't
insecure?
think
He'd have
I
been real
think
insecure if he watched her pack.
right. I think she packed it like probably sneaky.
I only
Probably.
say
I'm not
sneaky. She just
sure.
packed it, but I'm not
Okay,
watching
she
you pack.
probably packed it, and he's not really going to look at his girl
Yeah,
packing stuff. Like, what would be the reason? Now, if you really looking at your girl packing stuff, then that's super
that's
insecurity. That's a
insecure.
red flag.
That's a
Because
red
why
flag.
are you over my shoulder watching me? Like, you better not put that in there. It's like
Yo,
it's my
those
dildo. Like, no, girl, you not putting that dildo in there.
you better
Like,
wait for me to get
yeah,
it.
exactly.
That's
That's
not the
what.
one. That's not the one that's modeled after my dick. I
Yeah.
would. They actually have those now. That's pretty cool.
But I don't think he knew she was about to go out there like that. Obviously, he was in shock, just like the rest of us. So he has the right to be upset. Yes. Like, forget if it's Keke Palmer. If it's just your girl, I seen people break up with their girlfriends because Chris Brown picked their girl out of the crowd and she was feeding into it. And he's like, no, you for the streets now. It's like, well, damn. Like,
Now
so
they had that conversation before because some couples have a conversation where they get one. They'll either get one to do whatever the fuck they want with, or they get their celebrity crush. But again, very rarely will I go and say this. I dread saying this. They both were wrong.
yes.
She should not have worn what she wore. He should not have posted his discrepancies on social media. That's a conversation for him and his girl, because she's not the world's fucking girl. That's his girl.
Right.
And he's not the world's fucking man. That's her man. That's a conversation they should have had together. He could have been like, yo, I really felt some type of way about that shit. But him posting online, that could just, a lot of people like attention. That was definitely an attention getting move. But even me and my highly logical self, I've posted a few things over the years that weren't that if I think back now, I would not have posted because I let emotion take over.
Right.
And very rarely should I. He probably was in the moment. His man, who doesn't make as much as she does, doesn't have the fame that Usher has. Just watch this girl get groped the fuck up by. It's like he's a lion. I'm a good lion. Now this dude is like the fucking 10 times larger lion. Like, goddamn. They just took his girl. Like, shit. Fucking bitch. God damn it. So I can see where he's coming from.
Right.
And that's why they should have a conversation at home. They should have. But I can see, I mean, if he's monogamous, and I've had, even me being poly, sometimes you get territorial. You feel that, who the fuck is this? Now, me being who I am, I know that most motherfuckers can't beat me. And deep down, that's what I use to keep myself together. Like, that motherfucker can't beat me. I don't care. He can do the fuck he wants. But he doesn't know. He may be looking at different traits that Usher has that he does not.
Yes.
And that could hurt your pride. And every man has pride.
Yes.
If you are a man, if you are masculine, you have pride. So that probably hurt. So shouldn't have posted shit, but she also shouldn't have been dressing like she was single. And that is dressing like you're single. And anyone that wants to argue me over, fight me on it, yeah, you're probably fucking single yourself.
Oh my God.
And if you're a black woman, I got a 3 out of 4 chance of being right.
Oh wow. Jesus Christ, Chris. You married to a black woman. Stop saying that stuff, man.
Okay, and guess what?
Oh my God.
And how many of her friends ain't?
Listen, it's hard out here, okay, for everybody.
No, it's hard.
Sometimes
not for
that's
everybody.
why we sharing the same man, because it's like we can't.
I'm about to
find
say,
one.
listen, if I had the full free reigns that I wanted, it's not hard for me. Yeah, and
of
that's
course,
another
it's not hard for you, Chris. We get it. We get
no,
it.
but what I have to tell people at work is you may see some of the girls, some of the girls I deal with, but you know how many no's I've got? You got to not be afraid to get a no. I probably got, for every girl that I've done stuff with, I probably had 30, 40, if not more, tell me no. They'll start talking to me and text me. We'll text for a little bit. And then I always don't want to be the one to start a text, and then they disappear for months without a fucking word.
Right. I mean, it's probably people saying no to Usher. Like Usher in relationship
No,
and
no,
as girls.
they're not saying no to him if they know it's him. But a lot of girls don't know what I
No,
got.
they probably say no on the fact that they know that he has a girlfriend and don't
They
want
don't
to
care.
go into. No, they do care. There's some women that do care that I'm not going to cross that boundaries because
That
what?
are going.
Obviously, you're not going to choose me. So I know you in a relationship, and I know you just with me for the sex. So do I
If
really
they at
just
an
want to
Usher
have sex
concert,
with you, or do I want to have more than that?
if they at an Usher concert, they ain't saying no. I'm just gonna keep it real. If you
I
pay
would be
for
at an
that ticket,
Usher. Well, I won't say no if I don't give a damn.
if
Like
you
Usher,
at an Usher
you telling
concert,
me what?
he
Like,
is already
excuse me,
90% in
what?
the draws. He is 90% in them panties if you at the concert. The last 10% is just saying,
I
come
would have
on.
been Keke Palmer, okay? I would have been Keke Palmer in that situation. But yes, I mean, everyone's got to know. Everyone, not we all probably think we fly, but you need to come down to reality. You're not going to get every single person that you ask out, and you need to learn how to take that hit and roll with it. Okay, not everybody's going to like you. Not everybody's going to be your friend, and that's just the reality of it. You just gotta be with the people who wants to be with you, accept the people who accept you, and that's it. You know. But yeah, and then people were saying that Little Uzi Vert and what's his girlfriend name?
All
The
those
city
little
girl.
motherfuckers.
Man, their names be getting on my nerves. The city girl. Anyway, Little Uzi Vert and the city girl was just at the BET Awards, and Little Uzi was sitting next to Ice Spice. Now he was obviously flirting with this girl. He even shot her out on the stage, and his girlfriend, from the city girl, got upset and threw a phone at both of them. It looked like, but mainly at
Her.
no, at Little
Him?
Uzi Vert,
Ah!
allegedly. Like, listen, at least she's smart. Don't go after the girl. This is my man. You flirted with her in front of me though. Like, yo, okay. So he ended up chasing after her after she was through the phone and was like, "Give me my phone back," and left. But no, people was like, "Y'all wasn't this upset when it's obviously Little Uzi Vert was flirting with Ice Spice allegedly." Um, y'all wasn't upset about that, but we all uproar because like this situation with Keke Palmer and Damius and Darmus, whatever his name is, because he shouldn't have. Little Uzi Vert did the smart thing. He didn't post nothing about it. And the city girl didn't post nothing about it. That's why it's allegedly, because they never confirmed what was the real reason for it. So that's the thing. People need to mind the business. People can't be in your business if you don't post your business. So they did the smart thing. That's why nobody was in their business and uproaring because of this. The only reason why we uproaring is because her boyfriend, Keke Palmer's boyfriend, wanted to be online bashing her, technically saying you're a mom, you shouldn't be dressed like that. He didn't say you're my girl, you shouldn't be dressed like that. You're with me, you shouldn't be dressing like that. You're a mom, you shouldn't be dressing like that, which got all the moms that dress like that upset because how dare you tell
Moms.
me how to dress?
The
You
single
didn't
moms.
wife me, but you're traditional. You
The
made
single
me a
moms.
baby mama, and now a single baby mama. How you traditional in any fashion or way, and then
Wait.
disrespect me?
Another thing that I thought about, and this is a very important factor. Keke Palmer was considered a good girl. She was considered a
She
good girl for
was.
a long time. And now that she's doing this shit, there are people that love it when you're doing good, but only as long as you're not doing better than them. And now that she's quote unquote going on the downhill of not being a good girl and going the route of a city girl, which they're not winning. City girls are not winning, but going the route of a city girl, they are loving it. And you're going to have the city girls that are going to say, yo, yeah, girl, you do you. Mind you, she's sitting at home by herself. And there'll be a whole lot more, what's the term? Deadbeat moms if it wasn't for government assistance. I'm going to throw that shit the fuck out there too. Talk about deadbeat dads. No, you're not seeing a woman doing it by yourself. The government helping you. But anyway, A lot of
That's
those
not
women,
always true. There are women out here working and struggling by themselves without
and
no
they still get
handouts.
government assistance. Yes.
Mm.
Yes. How many of them get food stamps? How many of them get what is it, the assistance for childcare? How many of them get assistance for rent? Yeah, anyway,
So what you want her to do? Strip on a pole?
I
Like
didn't
how
say
else she
that.
gonna make the money?
I didn't say that. I'm saying that there will be a whole lot more deadbeat women without government assistance. But I digress. Those same women are the ones that are encouraging Keke to go down this path because misery loves company. They want her to be just
True.
like every other chick. That, I mean, she got a dude. Hopefully, it's going towards marriage. Hopefully, they're dating for marriage. But if
Hopefully
they're,
they didn't break up over this petty little bullshit.
I don't know if they'll break up. I doubt
I
it.
hope they not. I hope that they turn off all their social media. They
At
give
least
them
for a
time to
while, she needs it
breathe.
for money.
Yes, it's give it not. She don't need it for money, but give time to breathe and come back together and just say I'm sorry, and just move on and
To
stop
each other.
posting
And they ain't
yourself.
got to say shit. They ain't got to mention another word about this shit. Nothing.
Mm.
And Usher probably done contacted the dude anyway. Usher could have went two routes with
Oh,
this.
I
Like, yo,
shouldn't
I'm
care. I should do
Usher. No,
not
no, say it.
care.
He could no,
I
but
should don't care.
Usher could
Usher
have went two
knows
routes with
like
this.
he can fall back on like I done this to all the girls. I don't know what Keke problem
Yeah, that's what
was.
I'm saying. He could have went
Usher
two
has
routes.
nothing to
Like, yo,
do
I'm
with
not
it.
trying to take your girl, or
Mm.
haha, I can get your girl whenever I want.
It depends because Usher might be petty and he just probably still roller skating on that stage right now. Now he ain't paying it no mind, like because he like it has nothing to do with me. Like
But I don't think this is enough to break up over. I really don't.
I hope
I
not.
think it's dumb and little. But yeah, she should have been dressed like that, and he should have voiced his concerns to her in person
Privately.
or at least video chat. Because what is it? Only 17% of communication is verbally. Everything else is body language, tone, flex, all types of shit that goes to communication.
Mm.
I got a female friend who only liked to text, and that irked the fuck out of me. She never wanted to talk. I wanted to talk. When I talk to you, I can glean more of what you feel, how you
Right.
are, how you're accepting it, and all that. But anyway, I digress. So yeah, this is one of those rare cases where they both were wrong. They
Yeah.
both were
They
wrong.
both was wrong. I honestly like both can be true. She does have the right to wear whatever she wants,
But she also has the right to be single.
She is single by definition because she's not married, but she has to also should have respected her boyfriend to know coming out like this. She had her cheeks out like you had booty meat out. I honestly just think she's feeling herself because she just had a baby.
She never got
She
that
has
attention
in the
before.
glow of motherhood and womanhood officially. Because, like I said, she always looked like a teenage girl up until her almost 30s. So, yeah, she's feeling herself because she hasn't had this attention. She hasn't had these body parts
I mean,
ever
she's
in
had
her
the body
entire life.
parts, just not to
She
this
didn't
level.
have like this.
No, yeah, not to this level, but she had the body
Yes.
parts.
Yes. So she listen. I can understand her reason though. Like, listen, this is an Usher concert. I'm single for the day, for the night. Like, come on now. Like,
But they could have, but on some real shit, they could have had that conversation too. I'm single
yeah,
for the day.
she could have gave him a warning.
Like,
Because
yo,
I really
listen,
think it was shock value to
I'm
him.
going up. I'm gonna be in the front row dressed like this. I'm just letting you know you might want to stay off of social media for today.
Yeah.
He could have been like, I don't agree with this, but I mean, you're a grown ass woman. I mean, he
Right.
so
Right.
I said,
And yeah, I mean, both can be true, guys. I get the uproar. It is he shouldn't have done that because now you got the whole social media in your business, and that's never a good thing because it's always going to be somebody that agrees with you and disagrees with you on social media, regardless of what the fuck it is.
There's always be somebody that got something to fucking say.
It's always somebody got fucking something to say. It always is.
But hold on. I gotta get back on me. Who the fuck said I was mini Kevin Samuels?
I'll tell you off camera, but yes.
All right. Does he at least look good?
Chris, I don't think you're any of that. Okay, I don't. I know that you're level-headed. Okay, I know you can go back and forth and you're rational because you understand every point of view. Okay, like you said, they both was wrong. If you was a real Kevin Samuels type of person, you would have been like, she shouldn't have wore that. She must have been single. Now she
No,
for the
but
streets and blah 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 blah.
Kevin Samuels would have told it would have said he was wrong too. That's the thing. Y'all
Mm.
people talk shit about Kev, but listen to how he talked to men. You think he talked to women bad? I'm gonna see if I can find it. Wait till he told this. I'm gonna see if I can find it. The way he talked to
Okay.
men, the way he talked to men made the way he talked to women seem nice.
Mm.
You didn't know that, did you?
You don't remember anything he said?
You want me to? This
Just
dude,
give me one quote. Just give me one quote of what he said.
the dude didn't have a good job, and he was short and fat. Kevin Samuels was like, "Whoa, you short and fat, and you ain't got a good job." Like basically, dude, you can't be all three. And Kev said you got. He goes, at least you got a big dick. He goes, what? Do you have a big? Well, if you got a big dick, you know you don't. Like basically, you can't be short, fat, broke with a little dick. Like goddamn. And this him talking to another man. Like he
Yo.
basically told the dude to get your shit together. Like you can't be all those and expect to find a high value woman. Basically, he wanted us to be high value men because if I want a woman of a certain caliber, I better already be there.
Okay, so should we be mad at Ebby K. Williams for saying the same shit?
She is different. She said, does he own the bus? Ooh, you were a public fucking defender. You were making $50,000-$60,000 a year before you started all this selling shit. You weren't making that money either. I made more than she did when she worked for the law office. I currently make more than she did when she worked for the law office. So don't be asking the motherfucker to own a bus.
Right now. Wait, hold up. Okay, so let me talk about both of these people for a second because I get it because I never watched Kevin Samuels, honestly. I don't feed into negativity, and it was
He's not
amazes
negative.
me. But people made it seem like it was negativity, and it's like if it's so bad, why y'all feed into it, right? So obviously, some things resonated with people enough to keep watching it to actually try to even hear what he was trying to say, or just to argue and debate this man for no reason. But I understand he wanted somebody to do better. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with being honest, being truthful, and trying to push somebody to the greatest. But I can understand why somebody's offended by that because it's like you telling me I'm worthless and a piece of shit. And it's like, yeah, I am saying you that. Fix yourself. If this is what you really want, like I said, you really think of Beyonce, someone who is Beyonce model, making six figures, maybe even 50,000 a year, would want somebody working as a trash truck driver or a Wendy's worker. You know, it's nothing wrong with you working that job. The issue is you think you're going to bag someone making higher money than you who is used to six-figure men and all this other stuff. Now, if she wants to do that to be at your level, that's fine. Just know she's not going to respect you. She's going to be probably with you if you bringing something to her that is interesting to her, but she's not going to see you eye level because if she's paying all the bills and she's taking care of herself and you really not doing nothing but bringing fries home every other night, what do you do? What are you expecting her to
What
do?
if they're
Listen to
what if
you
they're
for.
hot fries? What if they're hot fries? And he managed to keep
They
them
better
hot.
be hot. You better not be bring me no cold McDonald's fries, bruh.
No, but basically he was. We'll talk about this at a different time, and that could be a subject of discussion of why people dislike him, and why people like Derek Jackson until they found out his shit, and now he's on this shit again, trying to get back in the good graces of people. But I don't.
Wow.
I can somewhat focus. So, long story short, they both were wrong. She shouldn't have dressed like that. He shouldn't have voiced his opinion on social media. That was some, oh God, I hate to say, but that's some bitch energy shit. That was some emotional ass shit. That's some men raised by only their mom type shit, without no strong males in their life type shit.
This must be their first real relationship, both of them.
I wouldn't say real relationship. This might be their first relationship. It might be his first relationship in the limelight like this. And this is probably her first super serious relationship because she's had relationships before, but none of them were in the public.
Right.
when she put, now there are plenty of celebrities that have plenty of relationships that no one know about. Y'all may see them in public, but that other person don't say I'm with such and such.
Right, they never
That's a different
confirm.
type. That's a different type of relationship. Now they're having a public relationship, and when you put your information in the public, you let the public have an opinion about what you're doing.
Right. And the way the internet works is not always going to be pleasant. Just know that.
So not always 90% of they fucking pleasant.
90%.
It ain't pleasant.
Listen, shoot. I try to keep my stuff hush hush. Please, you go inside a non-disclosure.
NDA?
You come in my house right here. Die the lie.
Oh, damn it. Every time you bring it up to me, I try not to sign it. I be saying my hand hurts.
Bruh, do I need to help you with the hand? You better sign. Sign right there. Sign right there. But yes, folks. Keke Palmer is feeling herself right now. That's what's going on. She's feeling confidence that she never experienced before. She's getting attention she never got before, and she's feeding into it. What she was wearing was inappropriate in the fact that she had a boyfriend at home. Now, if she was just straight up single and wearing that,
no one could say shit.
No one could say nothing to her. But I understand why her boyfriend was upset. I would be upset if I see my man dancing up on any woman. He didn't tell me nothing about it, and I'm just seeing it surprisingly on the internet. I would have been calling him like, "What the is this?" I would not post it, but I would call him, blowing up his phone, 100 missed calls. Where you at? I'll see you out. Where the hell you at?
Yeah,
I'm about to get in my car.
Isn't it funny if he looked at you, if he's dancing with Beyonce on stage, he looks at his phone and then puts it back in the pocket.
Listen to my voicemail. Where the fuck you at? Like, he would have been doing that. But I wouldn't publicly put my business out there for people just to talk shit. Because that's all people do on this internet is just talk. Okay? Yep. So he was wrong for doing that. That's why he's getting chewed up and spit out on the internet, because you was in the right. You have the right to have that opinion about your girlfriend filling up on another man, especially being serenaded, filling up on another man who is Usher. You have every right to be upset, but you shouldn't have posted it online for people to have an opinion that has nothing to do with your relationship. Okay, you open that can of worms. Okay, so now, unfortunately, it's in the internet's hands.
We all know the internet has always been known to be very forgiving.
But yes, guys, I appreciate everyone that was commenting tonight. I appreciate everyone having their feedbacks tonight. And again, thanks everyone for joining in and tuning in. This was my favorite episode so far. It's just so hilarious. And of course, always thank you to Chris for joining in for his input and his Kevin Samuels love support.
Be the godfather alone.
Oh, whatever. And that's it for tonight. And I'll see y'all guys next time.
Have a good evening, folks.